Hey guys, how you doing? It's Tony. I wanted to give you guys a sentiment of what the Senate actually think and politicians think is going to happen for the upcoming week. So last week, senators took 14 trades, approximately $4 million, and turns out that the sentiment right now is actually going to be bearish. Everything from last week, which is basically from January 11th to the 15th, it does look like the sentiment for the upcoming week is going to be bearish because we did have 9 sells over 5 purchases, and the overall purchase was, or the overall money that was actually traded was about $4 million. Shelly M. Capito sold about 70% of their holdings. They bought $24,000 and they sold about $80,000 of their holdings. Susan Collins sold 100% of her holdings, which is about $75,000. Rick Scott bought around $750. We'll see what he bought that was worth $750,000. Mark Warner bought $3 million worth of something. We'll definitely look at that because there are going to be some big moves. And James Inhofe, I don't know where that senator is from. He actually sold only about $8,000. But the biggest purchases for this past week were actually for the amount of. So let's see all of them, right? Let me see if I can find any more tickers. So the tickers that were actually purchased were UNH, PSX, and AMT. We don't know how much they were actually purchased. Actually, let's see if we can actually check which ones are purchased. All right, we can actually see the full PDF, but it does look like UNH, PSX, and AMT were bought last week. We can keep an eye on those. And there were actually sells of SYI, PII, Otis, XOM, CLX, CAR, and WFC. And the most popular ones, well, it looks like there weren't really popular ones, but UNH, PSX, AMT, and SYY were the ones that were actually traded. But I'll have to look more deeper to see what that $3 million purchase was. But it definitely has to be either UNH, PSX, or AMT. So something $3 million was purchased for one of these stocks. Actually, we can definitely just check right now. Mark Warner. So let's see what Mark Warner actually purchased. So he purchased one stock. It looks like it was probably UNH. It looks like UNH was probably the stock that he purchased. It is because the amount was for between $1 million and $5 million. So it does look like he bought UNH. He bought $3 million worth last week, December 7th. So the sentiment for UNH is actually up. So we'll definitely roll back and check on these a week later. But sentiment for the senators, it looks like UNH is going to be up for this coming week. But overall, the market does seem to be bearish for the upcoming week. And, just a quick sentiment for you guys. We'll see you guys later.